Right, so today I have to get ready for planting, seeding. I've got to get all my containers ready. I need to get my soil ready. It's lovely weather in Cape Town. Some time ago I built this little shack with leftover materials that I had when my roof was blown off here in the Western Cape. So I've just over the year, I think I've built this almost a year ago. Never really used it to its full potential. I've used it mainly to do some of my if you can just look here, I've used it. Let's swap around, that's going to be easier for me. Just give me a second. So as you can see, I've just used it for all scraps, ends. I love succulents, I love bulbs. These ones were ones that I took out everywhere in my garden and I didn't know what they were. So I just brought them in because my, Bella kills everything. So I basically, in here, I just took some crates, put them down, and some of my succulents that I've been growing since seeds are still in here that I have not given away or planted somewhere. There, through years on that side is my compost. You can see I just bullet everything with scrap metal that I had. It's just I had so much wind coming in here. I've got some of my pots here, some of my items that I use for sewing. So you can see this place is a mess. I have to sort this out today. Yes, so there I've got some more pots, scrap woods, crosses, that 2 doggies that we lost. I've got to put some electricity in here. Yeah, so I want to get this ready. As you can see, I've only got a little bit of sunlight here and there, and the reason for it, if you look through here, I don't know if you're going to see it, I've got an ivy growing on my neighbor's rooftop. Let's just go out here. So I've got that ivy growing there. I've got to cut it back because I'm losing all my sunlight. You can see the sunlight coming through here is wonderful, but it's not reaching my little shack. I don't think I can call it a greenhouse really. There's too much that needs to be done before we can say that is a greenhouse. So let's see what we can do, how far I can get this week, and then Saturday I want to put my seeds in. But first I need to get organized and sort out this mess here. So nice before, and let's start cleaning up. Okay, I'm finally finished with my hothouse shack. I'm not finished with cutting back the ivy up there. You can see there the sun starts, and I mean it is now 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so my sun basically stops for the rest of the day. I lose all my sunlight, but the storms and the winds are still way too much in Cape Town. I'm not going to get up there. So these are basically all my seeds that I've got. These are my summer and spring seeds. These are my winter and autumn seeds for planting germination. Thanks to lockdown, we have lots of wine corks that I can use in my garden. I use all these bamboo sticks to write the name of the plants on there as well. Got my plastic containers, bag. So this basically everything here is what I need when I do my seedlings. So I've just made this little table that just swings up and down, a little bench to work on. I've got my, when you go into these when you go into the shops, you always get these little sewing guides. Let me just show you there. So you get these little sewing guides, and because I use different seeds, I take each one of these. So I have planted seeds out of their suggested times, it just depends on how you look at it. It just depends what you do. So I've put myself some electricity in here, light, and I've put on some shelves. These ones are at an angle because later I will be doing some experiments with fodder here. I've got a couple of seeds in here still, but waiting for this week. Next week basically I'm starting full on. I've been waiting now for some time for my seeds to arrive. I bought some seeds from Seeds for Africa with Des, and yeah, it's the courier is taking forever. So as soon as my seeds arrive, we can go full on. Now look at these beans now. So this is day 11 today. You can see they've actually coming up nicely. So some of my celeries, I actually sowed them in the garden and I just needed space, and I took out all the little plants and put them in here. Replanted them just so that I've got them, they can grow up. I've got more space in my little garden, my winter garden. My baby spinaches are coming along. Coriander is very slow. I've got one that came up, but I must also say the day that I did my seeds, I went in to the house. When I came out, Bella was on top of everything, so I could have lost a lot of them. So here my spring onions are coming up nicely. My midnight tomatoes are starting. I can see something is happening here. Yes, so here I've got some tatsoi. I've got some Vietnamese coriander. This is basically, I love my succulents. A lot of things that I'm testing. This was a cutting that I put in water for 3 weeks now and in the soil just to see if it works. I'm testing some of my olives here that I'm actually growing in banana, with the banana and honey, and putting it in the soil to see if it's working. Also there's more videos coming about these plants here. It's all Bushman plants, what the old Khoisan used as medicine, and I'm just experimenting at the moment on growing these and seeing what is the best way for my plants. So I've got all my shelves ready. A lot of my containers are also on its way. This is just an old sieve, a frying sieve that I use when I do compost and I want nice soil. I just use it, put it in here. You can't use it in the kitchen anymore, but it's perfect for what I need it. Yeah, so I'm all set up, just waiting for my seeds to come. I'm sure my friend Nico will be very impressed that I've actually gotten this far. Like I said, this is stage 1. I still need to do my water. Hello, Tori. I still need to do my water. I still need to do a gate in the front to keep the pets out. Bella has caused a lot of damage. Whenever the camera is on, she's there. I don't know why, but then she will just show up and destroy everything and want to show me that she can jump on it and play. So yes, stage 1 finished.